Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Adventures in Arcane Space. Once again, our players are...
Hi, I'm Higgimus, Corporal First Class, and I play Giff Fighter.
Hi, I'm David Big Mac Shepherd. I play Braxon, who's a human fighter from an asteroid close to Brow.
Hi, I'm G-Man. I play Yeldan Sharpeye, a Elven Ranger from Realm Space.
Hi, I'm James. I play Ockar, human paladin of Tyr, and as you can hear, I got a new headset,
And you have a cold.
and I have a cold.
Hi, it's Levalithana, an elven wild mage.
Alright, the player of Lafdul is logged into Roll20, but I think some real-world issues may have come up and delayed him. So we are just going to roll, let him show up when he does so. Alright, so we left off last time. You guys were just approaching the black sphere at the center of the system. There was a visible hole on the surface that you believe you could enter in, and it's covered in some sort of shimmering blue aura of some sort. And some odd objects are moving towards you with what is pretty clearly hostile intent. They're spherical objects of kind of a brownish gray color, and there are two darker spots on them as they breach your crystal as they breach your air envelope. They kind of puff up from smaller spheres into larger spheres of what definitely appears to be some sort of swirling matter. So we're gonna have initiative rolls. While I actually remove some people from the lists.
Hey, Ald.
Yes.
On the tokens, what's that green-looking thing?
That is your new friend.
And that means?
You're the woman that you picked up?
Oh, okay.
I see. She's just not colored.
Yeah, no, it's a black and white image that I just did a color overlay on.
Okay.
She's green.
She's green.
Yeah, she's green. All right, so
Will she Hulk out?
I'm sorry?
I said, will she Hulk out?
You'll have to find out. All right, as we, I want everyone to put their tokens where they would put their characters. Everyone would be awake at this point because you knew you were closing in. You're basically like a matter of 10 minutes away from, getting within range of the sphere. So everyone would be awake, everyone would be ready, everyone would have their armor on. So you can go ahead and put your tokens where you would have them. Let's see, and
Where I'm at is outside.
Yeah.
Shuttle, where
Higgimus,
the hell?
would you want both of us down there, or would you want someone upstairs?
There's the turret.
I normally let you guys do what you want,
I'd be out keeping watch.
but I mean, this is the most forward part of the ship that's on deck,
Yeah, alright.
so to speak, or out on
I'm
deck.
at like the highest point of the ship. That's.
I guess
outside.
I'd be. I'm trying to figure out where I would be. I guess I'll be up here too.
Alright, command deck it is. We're definitely sure these guys are hostile, are we?
oh, they're moving in.
It looks like-
yeah, they're.
It said specifically that they're hostile.
Yeah. Have we had the crew firing arrows at them?
Not close enough for that.
Well,
Right.
they just entered your air envelope, so
They are now. I
Yeah.
guess you wanted ballistas, you were thinking?
However, the initial volleys just pass right through them and don't give them any pause whatsoever.
Oh. It's just a phase they're going through.
I'm putting
Oh
Lafdul
my god.
up on top too. And you might want to move your wolf as well, Ockar.
Right. There.
Okay. And go ahead and roll initiative for everyone. They are currently not in melee range, but they may get within melee range.
I guess I will get my crossbow ready.
How many
So-
of them are visible?
So there are 4,
Okay.
and they are pretty close together.
Okay.
Bad. Took me a minute to realize. Wait, no, that's right. Low is better.
Alright. What am I going to use? So I don't know whether they're immune to arrows or just immune to the crew's arrows.
Wow, Levi is really awake today.
I would hope so.
Have we got a chance for a shot with an arrow and then a normal weapon afterwards?
Not in the same round. If you,
Yeah.
It's
Well, I mean, are they going to get on the ship this round?
based on the speed that they are moving, yeah, you think that they would be within. Well, no, they'd be within melee range at the end of their turn. So either if they move first, then before you. Otherwise, after you. So
if we're fast, we don't get to do anything. Mind you, I get 2 attacks a round with the sword. So.
if you're fast and you're choosing to use a melee weapon, yeah. Now, if you want, you can forego other things and attack them when they get within range.
No, because if I miss, I'll go at the end of the round anyway.
All right.
So I'm better off taking my chances.
All right.
I think. I'm guessing.
Well, that's what you got to do. I mean, that's the nature of the game.
Yep.
And let's see. Varadra is not currently going to be helping out.
Yay.
I'll pull her up if she feels she needs to, but she's kind of like planning to be reserved for in case she needs to get on the helm.
I was gonna ask who's a new member, but I'll wait.
There we go. All right. Has everyone rolled? Lafdul has not.
Because he's not here.
Yep. I will have him go with arrows.
He is here in spirit.
Okay. I'm not actually sure what spells he has. All right. Has everyone rolled?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Leva, you are up first.
I'm going for magic missiles.
Okay. Are you going to split up your attacks, or are you going to...
Yes, I'm splitting them up.
Okay. Let me go ahead and roll for level variation. Okay, you get 4 missiles.
That's 1 each.
All right.
I always think of this as lever variation.
Oh. Yeah, I should actually split that up. What's that? 3, 1, 2, 4.
All right, so the first one is a 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Your missiles fly out of your fingers, separating out to strike at these swirling spheres of something coming towards you. And they definitely give visible pause as they impact against the creatures.
Good.
All right, so the first one was 3.
Yes.
Okay. Second one.
1,
Third one.
2,
And the fourth one.
4.
Okay. All right. Your friend Sten is not doing anything at the moment. And let's see. She is going to come out, hearing the shouts of alarm from your crew. Snowlark comes out on deck, sees what you're facing, utters a word, and she is instantly encased in a strange suit of armor. She has armored boots, bracers, chest plate, helmet. On the center of the chest plate is what you would describe as the ornamental shape of a bird of some sort. And in one hand, she is wielding a footman's pick. She comes up, sees this, and after this instant change, she shouts out to Higgimus, calls out to Higgimus as she's coming up, says, "These fiends are enemies of my master."
Roger, they don't look happy.
All right, Yeldan?
All
So,
right. I'm gonna aim at closest one to me because I don't want to get engaged in melee if I can avoid it, and shoot at.
Okay, hold on just a second. I'm going to put them on the token layer. So they're over the text, but just ignore the text for now.
Oh, her name's not coming up on the turn order.
Yeah, I know. It's fine.
Okay.
All right, Yeldan. So you're going for
The closest one.
that one?
Some of us
Yeah, whichever one's closest to me. So.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of in
5
the lead,
hit.
so. All right. That is going to be a miss.
I didn't think it was it.
All right, Braxon?
So Braxon hears her say the comment about the enemy and shouts back, "Are there any special tactics we should use?"
She says, "I have not fought them myself."
Right. Okay. Can Braxton take a swipe at one of them then?
Not yet, no.
Not yet. Okay.
So you're just going to wait until your second attack?
Yeah, well, I can't sort of set for charge, can I?
Not
with a sword?
Not really, no. I mean, if you want to, like, put yourself on guard, that will forego your second attack, but if one of them comes within melee range, then you can make an attack. Otherwise, you can just take your second attack at the end of the turn, if they're within...
Second attack.
All right.
Thanks.
Okay. The first one moves up on deck, and a kind of a pseudopod of material stretches out from it and strikes at you, Higgimus.
Hey, stop that.
And that is a hit. It feels like it kind of tears at your skin as it swipes across, and it deals 7 points of damage.
Ouch.
As it does so, it kind of wraps around you and pulls itself against you and is just swirling around you. Almost feels like it's clinging to you.
Oof.
Next one moves up and makes an attack on Braxon.
Nice.
And that is a miss. You kind kind of being ready for these attacks and seeing what just happened to Higgimus, you quickly sidestep the action.
Right.
Next one comes up and takes a swipe at you, Leva.
Oh.
And that's a hit.
Ow!
The pseudopod stretches out, swipes across at you. You feel like a terrible abrasive sensation as it swipes across your exposed flesh for 10 points of damage.
Oof. Help!
Okay.
That's not nice.
Next one comes, the last one comes in and takes a swipe at you, Higgimus, again.
No.
Well, they're double teaming on Higgimus.
And it misses.
Thank God.
Ockar, your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot my crossbow bolt at the one attacking Leva.
Okay.
Try not to miss.
And that is a miss.
Well, what's in the sword next round?
All right. So with that miss, you toss your crossbow aside. I am
Get
going
my
to
sword right.
do this, so I know which one is has engulfed you, Higgimus. All right. Lafdul is going to take aim, fire an arrow down, trying to again hit the one that attacked Leva. And that is a hit. It clearly passes right through it, however, causing no effect whatsoever. Higgimus, your turn.
All right. I'll continue on with what I was doing. I'm gonna put my gun at where I think its center masses, or a portion of its masses.
Well, it's
Now
now
I'm gonna pull
completely
the trigger.
surrounding you, so...
Well, I'm gonna just pull the trigger then.
All right.
This is with the +1 ammo, if that makes a difference. I don't.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. I can't remember if magic arrows adds to the 2-hit modifier.
They do.
That's a miss.
All right. What's the normal chance for a misfire?
1 sec. I think it's 1 to 2. Yeah, to hit roll of 1 to 2 misfire.
Okay. You just barely missed a misfire because it was doubled.
Oof.
All right. Braxon, your second attack. Well, actually, Yeldan.
My first attack.
Yeldan,
No,
your
what?
Yeldan gets an arrow, a second arrow first.
I'm going to shoot at it with a +3 arrow. Yeah. I'm gonna call shot the one attacking Leva that's attacking +3 arrow.
Okay.
Just add 3 to this roll. Oh, well.
Okay. You seen the ineffectiveness
Lafdul's arrow
of
missing.
Lafdul's arrow. You pull out one of your magical ones and take aim. Take very careful aim at the one attacking Leva. Launch your arrow, and it clearly impacts onto this swirling mass of matter. Go ahead and roll double damage dice.
Damage dice for arrows. 8.
The sound that they're making as they're attacking is reminiscent of the sandstorm you heard on the sun side of Radol, by the way.
Oh,
That's fun.
There we go.
Okay.
Plus 3 arrow.
The arrow clearly impacts the creature for 14 points of damage. Braxon, your second attack of the round, which, your first one, you didn't get to do anything, so.
Yeah. Right.
Is this with
Not bad.
Is this with the sword?
This is with the flaming sword,
Right,
yeah.
Okay. What's your Thaco?
Thaco is 12.
That is a hit.
Woohoo! So, are these medium size?
Yes.
It's D8 plus something. Where's the columns? Damage adjustment. Is that D8 plus 4?
Yeah, I think that sounds right.
Seems too high to me.
Nope. All right. I'm pretty sure that's correct.
Okay.
So you get +1 for your strength, +1 for the weapon, +2 for specialization.
Right. I'm not used to actually doing any damage yet. I'm just used to the beginning of the game where Braxon missed everything and did 1 point of damage each time.
Okay. Next round of initiative.
Okay. Switch into my sword.
So I'm like entangled in this thing now, right?
You can toss your gun aside and draw your sword. It's just kind of like swirling around, clinging to you, but you can still move.
Okay. I didn't know if it was like a grapple type of thing.
Oh wait, no, that's 4, not 7. Fixing that.
What do those basket things mean? Does that mean they're grappled?
I'm just doing that to denote that which one is actually swirling around him and has engulfed him.
Right.
Like, it's tough to move and stuff like that, but you can still try.
Yeah. Would that mean that if... Well, obviously Braxton's got a target, but would that mean if we wanted to fight that one, we'd risk hitting Higgimus because he's inside it?
Maybe. Maybe.
We.
You won't know until you try.
Yeah.
Lafdul is... I don't really know what spells he has equipped, so he is going to go with his melee weapons. Which is... Okay. So seeing the ineffectiveness of his arrows, he is going to pull out his short sword and make his way down and see if he can get into a melee combat. Alright, anyone still need to roll?
Nope.
Okay. Leva.
Mm-hmm.
Casting
Mirror
image.
images.
Okay, the creature is attacking you at the exact same time. So, first of all, I'm going to roll to see if it hits you. And what is your armor class right now?
Oh, just a second. I need to switch over. Armor class, that's AC, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's 9.
Okay. As you are just about to complete your spell, it does strike you for 8 points of damage and disrupts your spell.
Well, it doesn't just disrupt my spell. Leva takes a deep breath and goes, "Ugh," and crumples to the floor.
Okay, is that at exactly 0 or are you negative?
Yes.
Okay, at exactly 0? Alright. So you are unconscious.
Yep.
Alright. The creature engulfing Higgimus, you feel scoured by almost like a whirlwind of sand, Higgimus, and you take 8 points of damage. And it feels like it's just tearing your skin away. And
Wonderful.
Braxon, the one facing you, attacks you and hits for 12 points of damage.
No.
Yeldan, your turn.
Use another +3 arrow, and now that lava is down, I no longer have to call shot, so I'm more likely to hit.
Well, did you roll the initiative for the
For
+1
bow?
for called shot?
No, I didn't. I forgot
Okay.
that. My bad.
Yeah. Please do remember that. That is a hit.
Yeah, there's another +3 on top of that, so. Bow.
I mean, the thing is within melee range of another character, though. Keep in mind. All right.
5.
So your arrow comes in and it clearly slows down, and the creature reacts to that, but it does not go down. All right. Lafdul is... Let's see. Would he be able to get down in time? Probably not exactly in time. All right. He pops out on the deck behind you. Just in time for the fourth of the creatures to swipe at Higgimus. The pseudopod of this creature just seems to pass unhindered through the through its neighboring, the one that's engulfing you, Higgimus. However, it misses.
Thank God.
Miss is always good.
Yep. And Ockar, your turn.
Okay, I'm going to, Can I, move to here?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna move there, and I'm going to swing at the thing attacking Leva.
Okay.
Okay. Second. God damn it.
And unfortunately, that is a miss.
Well, I get another attack at the end.
Yep. From up on the top deck, the black armored friend takes a great leap and comes flying down, bringing its fists down on the second creature attacking Higgimus.
Wow.
The precision of that jump seems quite impressive, and just kind of slams down. The ship does rock at that.
Does the deck take damage for it?
No, it does not, and does hit.
Braxon calls
And
out.
where's
Nice work.
you wouldn't say that quite so much if you saw the roll that I just did. I
Damage is damage.
almost couldn't have rolled worse than that.
Well,
Damage is damage.
That is true. Braxon, your turn.
right.
Well, part of it
So-
is like, given the range it had, it was pretty bad. It was pretty terrible.
Braxon considers anyone who doesn't regularly throw their weapon away a marksman.
It would be very difficult for him, considering that he just kind of brought his fists down together with that leap.
That's probably a miss.
That is indeed a miss.
Yeah, that's going to be the vibration of the deck has put Braxon off.
Yes, and the swirling mass just seems to kind of flow away from the heat from your blade.
Braxon calls out to Lafdul, "Get Lever inside."
He says, "I'll try." And let's see. Snowlark is going to swing the pick and misses, but she does move forward a little bit to hopefully give Lafdul some ability to pull Leva out of the way. Higgimus, your turn.
All right, I'm going to swing my sword upwards towards wherever I think its main mass is.
Okay.
And I'll say, "Get off of me!"
You are going to be suffering a penalty to hit, but that doesn't matter. You hit.
Okay.
It is medium
Most
size, so
thing-
go ahead and roll damage.
Forgot what this weapon does.
It's a two-handed sword, right?
Yeah.
1d10.
Well, yeah, but I forgot the plus.
Oh. I guess that would do it, yeah. All right. You clearly feel the force of your sword is slowed by whatever this mass is, and it reacts. But it does not break free from you.
Mm.
All right, second attacks. Yeldan.
I'm gonna forgo mine.
Okay. Ockar.
Okay.
What's your Thaco?
My Thaco is 13.
That is a miss.
Okay.
The swirling mass seems to just flow away from your blade. Braxon, your turn.
Right. Okay, Brett's going to have another swipe. I keep getting roll 20 rolling the dice late. It's very off-putting. Oh, that's another miss.
That is a
Oh, well.
miss. Higgimus, do you get a second attack?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So, first one went up. This one's coming straight down.
All right.
My
I think-
Thaco is 13.
I think Brax is being put off by the magnificence of Sten's armor.
Unfortunately, the thing now seems to be expecting the downswing and kind of opens a temporary gap in its swirling mass around you, just away from the blade.
She hacks.
And that is it. So, initiative time.
Does Leva lose a point?
No, if you're at
No.
0, you're at 0. It's only when you go
Okay.
negative that you lose hit points
Okay.
each round.
Thank you.
Damn it.
Couldn't manage to go faster, could I?
You got a 1?
No, I got
Oh, 10.
8.
Oh.
Should I set myself to 99?
Yeah, you can go ahead
I
and do
don't
that.
think I can do much on...
Yeah, just set yourself to 99.
Okay.
You don't get rolls to wake up when you're on 0, do you?
You have to be at positive hit points.
Hmm.
I'll just move from side to side to make myself more comfortable.
Yes, you will totally be doing that. Holy cow. Got a good roll for Lafdul. All right. Lafdul, being very quick, zips in and pulls you back into the interior leva. However,
Thanks.
he is going to take an attack of opportunity from the creature.
Hmm.
That is going to be a hit. And he takes 7 points of damage.
He's not worried about that. He has this ring that helps him.
We shall see.
I suppose there'll be some sort of damage that ring can't recover from.
Well,
Fire.
fire for one thing, and acid. All right, your black armored friend, he kind of swings out with his fist at the creature attacking Higgimus, and that is a hit. Okay, so now this was kind of the opposite of what the last roll was. I almost couldn't have rolled higher.
He just needed to get those gears turning.
And his fists kind of just sweep right through this creature, and it definitely did not like that.
Does it change targets?
It, instead of changing targets, however, it suddenly explodes outward into a huge raging dust storm. And let me go ahead
Nice.
and
Well,
do something in here. Do. And I will let you guys see that. You can see that, right? That yellow?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right. It does not go into the ship, so Lafdul, Leva, and Beowulf are okay. However,
That can't be good for the paint job.
it's not. It is definitely harming the wood of the vessel.
Lovely.
Did it like commit suicide or something?
Not as far as you can tell. There's definitely a center of mass. However, I need everyone to make a saving throw versus Rod, Staff, Wand.
So did it reach the top deck where I am?
No, you're okay.
Okay.
Levi as well?
No, not you.
No, you got
Okay.
called inside.
Oh.
Is that the second one
Yes.
or third?
I think that might be a failure.
Third one, sorry.
It's the same score. Doesn't matter.
Right, no, it is the second one.
Okay, same score.
Okay.
Is this where you got to get below?
No,
Higher.
above.
oh, all saving throws.
Versus Rod, Staff, Wand.
Rod staff one. Rod staff one.
I'm
It's the
doomed.
second one.
Yeah. Just had to look through. I succeed.
All right. And let's see. Okay. All right. So, Braxon,
Mhm.
you fail, and you are blinded by the swirling dust. So let me go ahead and make a note. There we go.
Oh.
So you are blinded. You will be suffering a -4 penalty to armor class and making attacks at a -4 to hit. And everyone out on deck takes 19 points of damage.
Oh my
Holy
God.
Jesus. I'm glad I'm not down there right now.
Is that thing destroyed?
No,
Nope.
it's swirling. It's still swirling.
Holy shit! How did?
Hey.
How?
Glad I kind of waited and took some shots before I decided to switch to melee. Jesus.
Now, you can still seek kind of a center of mass, so you could still attack it.
Well,
Who do you
Braxton
think if I
can't.
Mm.
Well, Braxton can try.
Well, it probably takes me a turn to get down there, so...
And you would be running into a swirling
It might be best for you to stick to archery, man.
in store.
Are you kidding me? I won't be able to hit anything now with that going. Glad I switched.
No, you can still see the individual things. You're not blinded.
I'm not blinded, but I'm sure the wind will certainly affect my ability to hit things.
Well, I mean, it's something you can try. It's up to you.
I already
I'd
rolled
recommend.
initiative
I'd
for
recommend
it anyway.
I'd recommend archery, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The creature engulfing Higgimus continues to scour him
Oh, stop it.
for 8
please.
points of damage.
Oh my God.
You still up?
So far, I'm pretty close to being gone, though.
Well, sorry, Higgimus.
Braxon,
Nice knowing everyone.
you hear a sound coming towards you and instinctively backstep and manage to avoid an attack.
Uh-huh.
And Ockar, one is attacking you, and it misses.
Okay.
All right, Yeldan, your turn.
I'm gonna make my way down.
Okay.
I don't think I can make it all the way down in my first round.
Because of Lafdul and Leva, you will not be able to get out, but you can get right to where they are.
Okay, that works.
All right, Braxon.
Right, so the worst that can happen is I miss the creature and hit Sten, and Sten punches me until I fall apart. So,
I suppose that is the worst that could happen, yeah. I mean, I'm sure I could come up with something better.
What was the penalty? That's going to be a
-4 to
miss.
hit.
You get
'Cause,
What's your normal Thaco?
Well, the Thaco is... Why is my character sheet scrolled? My Thaco is... Come back, Thaco. Where were you?
back, dear Thack.
It would help if I was on my character sheet and not the character sheet for the ship.
Yes, it would.
Yeah, that would help a lot.
Normal Thaco for the Flaming Sword is 12. So 16, yeah,
That's a hit.
if it's full penalty.
That's a hit.
So I'm doing D8 damage.
Yep.
Oh, it's D8 plus 4, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, or is there less damage because of this?
No. Just less likely to hit.
Oh.
Well, it still was not great. You do feel your sword impact on something soft, so you're pretty sure it was not your
Sten.
black armored friend that got hit.
Braxon calls out to Higgimus, try using your water to attack it. It's made out of dirt.
That's not the worst idea I've ever heard.
All right, Snowlark is going to swing her pick at the creature in front of her, and she misses. Ockar, your turn.
Okay. I'm going to swing with my longsword. Oh.
Thaco?
That goes 13.
That's a hit.
Okay. Are these medium or large?
They're medium.
Medium.
Okay, so that's good. So 1d2.
All right, 5 points of damage. And you sweep your blade through the swirling dusty mass in front of you, and as you do so, it kind of explodes apart into nothingness. Does not cause you any harm, though, in doing so.
So I killed it.
Yes, it is gone.
Yay!
One down. 3 to go.
Higgimus, your turn.
Oh my god. Get away from me.
But it likes you.
It really likes you, yeah.
My attack was 13.
That's a hit.
God, thank goodness.
Are you going to try your water magic?
Well, I can't right now.
All right, you kind of blindly sweep your sword at the swirling mass around you, and cleave through the mass, and it dissipates from your sight.
That's one.
There we go. So you are no longer engulfed by it. Now you are kind of engulfed in the other thing. Leva is unconscious. All right. Let's see. Braxon,
Mm-hmm.
your second attack.
Oh, yeah. I was waiting for G-Man, but
I just
he's
moved.
coming down the stairs, isn't he?
Yep.
Oh, right. So
that is a hit.
that'll only be a 10
Oh, right, yeah.
with a penalty.
Yeah, so you sweep your sword at trying to get to the last place that you felt it impact against something, and unfortunately, it just is a whiff. Ockar, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna swing.
You need to move.
Oh, right.
The thing in front of you is dead.
I can move the air.
Yep.
Okay. Ding. Yeah.
And that's a miss. Higgimus, your turn.
All right.
Oh, by the way, the ship took 2 hull points of damage.
No!
I forgot to mention
My
that.
ship.
Your
Oh,
ship.
probably will not hit.
Yeah. No, no, it's
Sacco's
taking me
13.
fixing things.
Yeah, that is a miss. Having dissipated the one that was engulfing you, you're off balance and try to swing around at it, but unfortunately, you are not able to.
That's 2 weeks' work.
It is. Yeah.
Did somebody already do that? Shall I do it?
No, I've just done it. I've dropped it
Okay.
from 62 to 60.
Initiative
Man.
time.
What?
Brax is mad now. That's 2 weeks he could have spent doing something useful.
He's mad and blinded.
Yeah.
I forgot to. 3.
Oh.
I got both my swords out though. Ha! Okay.
Let's do this manually.
Ready and raring to go,
Well,
apparently.
that's about as quick as I can be.
Why is it when you want to wait, you get really high, really low initiative, and then afterwards your initiative gets bigger and bigger and bigger?
Because that's the way the Chaos Plateau will.
Yeah.
So with the initiative, it's a D10, so it's not as much of a Chaos Plateau.
Alright, anyone still need to roll? Oh, actually, I need to roll for
The
Lafdul.
NPCs? Yeah, I kind of figured. Oh yeah, Lafdul.
Alright. Okay, Yeldan, as you are coming out, your black armored companion sweeps at the creature that created this massive dust storm. Note that the dust storm is kind of shrinking back down into its core body. And he hits. And in doing so, he completely decimates the creature and it dissipates.
Does the dust storm go with it?
Yeah, the dust storm completely dissipates as well.
Nice.
I will attack the remaining. Go and attack the remaining one then.
Unfortunately, you do miss with both of those attacks.
Oh, I am here, I guess. Thought I could really stand. Still deck
You
there.
could. That's okay. Yeah, I mean, there's enough deck. Lafdul was gonna do something, but seeing that there's only one left, he is not going to do that. Ockar, your turn.
I'm going to move in.
Alright.
I'm going to swing. That could 13.
That is a miss. Let's see. Snowlark is not able to get
Get in
in,
there.
unfortunately. So she's just kind of like gonna move around and see if an opening appears.
Mm.
All right, Braxon. The thing is going to attack you, seeing that you're blinded,
Nice.
and it hits.
And does.
11 points of damage. A pseudopod scrapes across your exposed flesh. Feels like a scouring wind. It is quite painful.
It's painful, but Braxon thinks he knows where it is now.
Yep.
So
ahead. Make your attack.
he's gonna bash at him. Oh, that's gonna be a miss though.
Yep, that is a miss.
Luckily, I don't think I've hit Sten.
No, you did not. But he is going to swing out. You hear his body move. Unfortunately, he does miss. Higgimus, your turn.
All right. Where why my initiative was 17.
Did it not update?
There's no way for me to get in there, is there?
Not really.
I can't just switch and shoot that. I don't have +1 hit bullet loaded. Okay. I will sit here and chill.
Okay.
Oh, wait. I can call upon the power of my sword in case this thing does something weird.
I'll let you do that.
Yeah.
Can you not attack it with your water?
He didn't roll
He
initiative
didn't
for
roll
that.
for initiative for that.
Right, got you.
Okay, let's see. Yeldan, do you get a second attack?
Nope.
Nope.
3 every 2 rounds.
Okay. Ockar, second attack?
Yeah. F.
Wow. Alright, and Braxon, your second attack.
Okie dokie. No.
Nope. Man, Roll20 just hates us all today, doesn't it?
Next round?
Yep, initiative time.
Whenever I mention we're playing, I always say, come and watch us rolling ones. Right.
Not bad.
I actually think I doubled up on Sten's actions there because I did 2 different things. Oh well, it's fine.
Oh! Braxton's going to miss faster this time.
Woohoo!
Yay.
It's always worthwhile.
Oh wait, what's the modifier for those daggers?
Until you know what the normal, what they do. They are operating at normal dagger rates, so you're looking at 2.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm gonna set since there's only one left. Lafdul doesn't, and he can't get in. Lafdul's gonna be at 99. I don't know what spells he has, so he can't. I don't know what he would have to cast.
He can rub berries into Lever's eyes. I'm sure that'll help.
Actually, let me take a quick look at his spells.
I'm pretty sure he made some of those temporary healing potions, but do they work?
Well, he distributed them all, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually what he does. He usually does give one to Lava, though.
okay. It does look like he has a cure light wound, so he'll use that. Okay. Anyone still need to roll?
No.
That's
No.
a no. All right, Higgimus.
All right, I'm gonna throw one of these daggers at that thing.
Okay.
Oh, good. Yeah.
They don't have any plus. Do I? I don't add like a plus to throw or anything. Do I?
You don't have a dexterity modifier, so no.
I don't know what these do, so I'll let you add the bonuses.
I know what they do. They
Oh,
go
It
they
does
go
something.
forward into the phlogiston.
Does something.
All right. The dagger feels perfectly balanced, and you're able to thread it right between Ockar and your armored friend. It impacts into the swirling mass. Go ahead and roll.
I have my damage adjustment to this, though, right?
Yeah, but it caps out at the die, so you only get +4.
Oh, I see. I see the 10p healing potions thing now. I'm a bit confused by what Lafdul wrote last week. He put 5/6.
Only
I think
he
it was
really
days.
knows how it works.
That was the number of days remaining.
Right.
All right, Higgimus. The dagger slices into this swirling mass. Luckily, deflects down onto the deck as the thing explodes into nothingness.
Oh, good.
So you
And
are
I'm
able
going to
to
sit
recover.
down.
Nice throw.
Ugh. Yeah, those daggers are balanced pretty well, but oof, these things hurt.
They're
That's
balanced extremely well.
So all of them are dead?
Yes. You
I'm
see
gonna use lay on
nothing else?
hands.
Okay.
on who?
Myself.
Leva, Lafdul casts Cure Light Wounds on you for 6.
Oh, thank you.
Seeing the bad situation that people are in, Varadra comes up and uses some of her spells. She is going to seeing that Higgimus is in possibly the worst shape, she's going to cast 2 Cure Light Wounds on him. Let me go ahead and roll for that. Okay, they both work. And Higgimus, you are healed for 12 points of damage from them both.
How much?
12.
12. I'll tell her thank you.
Alright, let me take a look at Lafdul again, see what other spells he has listed. Looks like he has another Cure Light Wounds, so Braxon, he's going to cast this on you.
Alright. Braxon's busy trying to wash his eyes out.
You get 7 hit points.
Does it eventually fade? Is the real question, or is it a permanent blindness?
After about 10 minutes, it does go away. You succeed in
Washing out his eye.
Yeah, cleaning your eyes out, blinking away the dust and sand.
Yeah.
And you're able to see again without problem.
So after a while, the tears stop.
Yes.
Okay, Brax is going to look over the ship.
All right.
Karis is like,
I'm going to ask Snowlark, what were those things?
I know not, but they appeared and attacked shortly before I was sent away. I don't know what they were. I did not have time to face them in combat. I never experienced anything like that before.
Ugh. So there's not too many more of those things around.
You do not see any more.
Okay.
Odd.
Yes.
Is there anything Braxon can do to stop the damage to the ship? Is it like acidic, or is it just abrasion? It's already happened.
It was abrasion that already happened, and you would expect us, like some a dust storm to take off the paint and stuff like that. But the damage was deeper than you would expect from a normal dust storm.
So it's not worth getting people to throw buckets of water over the ship.
It's done.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
But yeah, the damage is more extreme than you would expect. The heavy weapons there on deck are still functional, however. It's just some minor repair work will get them fixed up appropriately. So you are very close to the shimmering field over the entrance to this black sphere in the entrance to the black sphere.
Right.
All right. Well,
And is Lever's back up now?
She is awake.
let's-
Braxon's going to stick his head inside, blinking a bit, and say, "Do you need us to collect some of this dust for spellcasting experiments, or can I get the crew to sweep it all overside?"
No. Please, let's collect some.
Okay.
Okay. A lot of it has blown off into the air envelope and out of the ship's air envelope now. However, you are able to collect enough to fill a normal small pouch or purse.
Okay. Could it be a vial?
A vial would be smaller.
Yep.
Everyone's got pouches, though. So
Okay.
It's not going to take long.
How much does that weigh?
that will weigh about half a pound. You do not need to carry it with you, of course, unless you really want to.
No, but I do need to know how much it weighs.
Okay. So from down below, I'd say it's probably Nemariel on the helm. Nemariel calls up through the speaking tubes and says, "Captain, would you like me to take the ship in?"
yes, please. Do
Okay. So
I'm gonna drink one of Lafdul's temporary healing potions.
okay.
Oh, I need to recover my arrows. 2 + 3.
All right, that's some good healing there. And so you feel the ship get moving again, approaching this the shimmering blue field.
Nice. They both survived.
And yeah, you got really lucky. Both of them embedded in the deck, like just barely away from flying off into wild space.
Oh, yeah, I only rolled because I hit. If I didn't hit them, I was like, oh, they're gone.
All right. So you approach this shimmering blue field. The ship slows, going carefully, and as you're just about at it, Nemariel calls up again and says, "Captain, shall we go in?" She just wants
Yes,
to make
please.
sure. Okay. Ship moves again, slowly passes through the field. It's completely permeable. As the ship moves through, and this kind of curtain of light passes over you, there's kind of a jarring, non-electrical shock, like a shiver runs up your spine, and you almost feel torn apart, but not like in pain. It's a very strange sensation, unlike anything that you've ever felt before. And you pass into the black sphere. You find yourself in a spherical chamber, quite large, definitely large enough to have a number of ships, perhaps even 8 vessels lined up side by side in here. Although there are no docking facilities, there's no docks jutting out, no platforms that you can see. You do see 2 vessels, at least you believe they're vessels in here. Leva, spellcraft to find out what was the
That thing that we passed through.
you can roll.
I can roll. Okay.
Can Braxon roll for the other ships after Lever?
Okay, Leva, you don't know what that was. It does not match any magic that you've ever encountered before. Maybe if you spent some time researching, you might be able to figure something out. If that was magic, detect magic might reveal something.
Okay, I don't have detect magic
Okay.
memorized.
Okay. But you do think that it was magical in nature, however.
Okay. Does
you-
Lafdul have detect magic? Oh, no, he does. Yes, he does have detect magic.
I don't know if he said that he had that. Let me see if he has that in his spell list. He has... He does have it. Okay. You're going to ask him to cast it?
Yes.
Okay. It's not going to have as high a chance of revealing what type of magic it is. And he is not able to tell what type of magic it is, but he reports that it radiates extremely powerful magic.
Okay.
Of a level that you see that he's only seen from the major helm that you have on your vessel.
Oh. Could we have been teleported somewhere?
It's possible, but you could see yourself enter. So no,
Okay.
I mean he doesn't. He wouldn't think that's what happened.
Okay.
All right. So the two vessels that you see, and I'll let you roll carpentry after this if you want, Braxon. One is a small oblong vessel, and there are kind of bulbous protrusions all about it. However, it is essentially flat. Wait, sorry, no, I'm mixing up two things. My mistake. So it's a long oblong vessel with bulbous protrusions. This is the larger of the two things that you see.
Right.
And the rear tapers to three long, graceful fins, kind of at radial points. And the whole vessel is varying shades of blues and greens. You see no obvious openings of any sort or exposed decks, weapon platforms, nothing like that. It's just a smooth surface all along the surface. You would estimate that its length is around the size of a hammer ship.
Right. So Braxton passes that along and says that he's never seen anything like this in his life.
That's weird.
The other vessel is a kind of an angular platform, almost. The edges and underside almost seem cottony or cloud-like. And on top of the surface, the platform itself, the flat platform itself, appears to be something like slate or steel. And it almost seems to change if you move the angle that you look at it. Rising from the flat surface are 6 columns, and they're basically form up a circle or a hexagon. Actually, no, there's 6 columns. Sorry, and all along the columns are kind of runes of some sort that seem to glow with a bluish-orange light. On top of these columns... I'm sorry?
Like an artificial druid circle or something?
Maybe you're not terribly familiar with druids, though.
Yeah.
And they don't have caps on the columns, like, connecting them. They're just freestanding columns. But the tops of each column have a 7-sided capital.
Right.
And you do see a little glint of some sort on the top of one of those columns.
It's like,
So Braxon
come
will pass it on.
investigate. You want to come and see what this is? Totally.
And yet,
Braxon says, "Be careful about going inside that circle."
you've never seen
Totally not a
anything
trap.
like that, like in your life,
Yeah.
Braxon.
Oh.
I will let you roll carpentry on the other thing, but there is a severe penalty on it.
Yeah.
I'll ask Snorlark what exactly we are looking for here.
He's probably
Yeah,
probably not
Braxon,
going to be upset with us any damage.
you've never seen anything like that before. Snowlark points to a point at the back of the this enormous chamber. There appears to be an opening that you can enter, but again, there's no platform of any sort, no walkway or anything that you can see. It's just a circular hole in the back, and she says, "The master is through there, further into the complex." She points to the larger of the two vessels and says, "That is his ship. I have no idea what the other thing is. I've never seen its like before."
Neither are we. Is there a dock here we can port or dock at?
Can we put out a gangplank from the command deck, or are the other decks underneath it too pokey?
Depends on what angle. I mean, you could definitely go from the side, but not from. I mean, you'd have to get a really long one to go from the front.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry. What were you asking, Higgimus?
Is there a dock?
She says, "The ships will stay where you leave them."
Oh.
There's nothing connecting either of the other vessels to anything. They're just free floating in space, essentially.
Where's the gravity plane
Free
at?
falling.
There appears to be no gravity plane in here, as far as you can tell.
Huh.
Braxon says,
well, go ahead.
Sorry, go on.
I was gonna say, could we take like a boat or like the flitter or something like that to where that hole is?
You could
Or how do
definitely
we
try.
get over there?
I mean, you could also just try and hop off and go over there.
Yeah. So,
So,
Braxton turns to Higgimus and says, "You don't fancy putting a gangplank over?"
I point at the ship that has any idea of what it is. Do we want to try to disable that thing first? Just stop it.
Let's move up to where those other ships are, and let's sweep those real quick.
There's plenty of space in between them.
All right,
to,
let's
to
do that.
bring your ship in.
Let's do that, and then we'll board those ships and seize them.
There is no obvious means of entrance to the one that she labeled her master's ship.
Okay,
Yeah.
how about the other one?
The other one's just a flat platform, as far as you can tell, with the underside and sides kind of covered in a fluffy, cottony substance.
All right, let's check that out.
Okay. You move towards them, and as you're doing so, you realize that this entire chamber appears to be full of breathable air. So there doesn't appear to be a void within this place. Do you want to put a gangplank over to the small platform? It's definitely small enough that you can pull up alongside it and get a plank over there.
If I can, yes, please.
Okay. Who is going to cross over?
Oh, Braxton will.
Yep. I'll be going to probably go with swords drawn. I don't. As for the initial.
He's not going to go inside the circles, though. Inside the pillars.
Okay.
Is Leva in good enough shape that she can actually go with?
Yeah, I mean, you were knocked unconscious, and you are going to need some rest before doing a whole lot of action and strain, but you could definitely go over there and help investigate.
Yep, so I'll do that.
Okay.
Does this thing have a gravity plane?
Yes, it does.
Right.
And you align your vessel's gravity plane with
Yeah.
it, get the gangplank over. There's enough space on the outside of the circle of columns that you can move around outside of it. The columns are over 10 feet high, and as you were coming in, there was a glint on top of one of them.
Yeah. Braxon points out the one with a glint on to everyone.
Well, that looks like a trap.
Braxon's going to have a feel of the deck, see what this fluffy stuff is.
It's cold and moist, and your hand kind of passes through it. If if it wasn't so strange, you would swear it was a cloud.
Right. So, Lever's come over behind Braxon.
Yeah.
Braxon says it looks like someone's actually made
A ship of clouds.
planks out of clouds or something to build this ship.
That's really weird.
The flat surface of the of this vessel, which, as I said, kind of, depending on how you look at it, seems to be steel or slate. It just kind of like merges seamlessly with the clouds, so you can't tell where one ends and the other begins.
Can we actually move inside or on top?
You can stand on top of the steel slate like surface, unless you really want to like try walking straight off the side. You won't know where exactly your footing ends.
Oh, Braxon's gonna try and work out how the edge works. He's
Okay.
gonna what can he do with his rod?
Poke.
Yeah.
Poke.
Yeah, but he's got like
A ladder function that
the
extends.
long thing.
Lafdul's detect magic spell is still in effect, but it ends just about when you get to the thing. He does tell you that the whole vessel is extremely magical.
Yeah, Braxon used stud 3 and make a spear and see if he can work out the edge.
All right.
Look who's come.
Oh, hey!
My apologies, I did oversleep.
Okay.
It wasn't anything glamorous. Yeah, no.
So to recap real fast for you, at the end of the last session, there were some strange objects coming towards the vessel. The party
Money.
has faced them in battle and defeated them. They were extremely painful to just about everyone other than you, and Yeldan. Actually, I'll mention. You are down one normal flight arrow, non-magical flight arrow.
Oh no. I've got 20, I think. Something like that.
Just in case it matters. You have cast 2 Cure Light Wounds and a Detect Magic spell, which is what I saw on your sheet as you had memorized. Higgimus has used his temporary healing potion. But the things were kind of spherical in shape. One of them kind of blew up into a dust storm before dying and really hurt. You took a little bit of damage, and now you've entered, as a party, you've entered the black sphere at the center of the crystal sphere. Inside, you saw 2 vessels, and you're investigating the smaller one, which is basically a platform surrounded by some sort of fluffy white cloud or cottony substance, and there are 6 pillars in a circle in the center of it. There's another vessel with no obvious entrances that Snowlark has informed the party is her master's vessel.
Oh, fancy.
So I should also mention Braxon, given that she said that it's her master's vessel, you've heard that Rhaegar use large creature-like things as ships.
Oh,
so
right.
that's you're making this connection. You're not sure exactly what they're called.
So the other ship.
Yeah, the other thing with her saying that, that's what you believe the other vessel is now.
All right, Braxon will pass that on.
Oh, and one other thing. Other than the sounds coming from your ship, there's like no sound at all. Like if your ship made no sound at all, then it would be dead silent in here.
But it's not swallowing sound. It's just that it's totally silent.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's a misconception for me, and I don't actually know this out of game. So this is an in character asking for the first time. Don't storm giants live in clouds?
Storm and cloud giants, you would know from Faerun, are sometimes known to live in cloud castles. Cloud giants more so than storm giants. Storm giants oftentimes live underwater too.
I suppose my next question is the cloud tangible? Does it hold weight?
Well, so the surface is, depending on how you look at it, it looks like slate or steel, and it kind of transitions seamlessly to this cloud-like substance. Braxon is investigating it. He moved his hand through the outside, and it was moist, and he was about to do something with his with the rod, trying to find exactly where the edge was. You continuing to do that, Braxon?
Yeah, I'm going to use a spear, and I'm conscious of the fact that as there's clouds, there's a chance that the deck of this thing is a different shape to what it looks like.
Okay.
All right.
So you kind of like start with the butt of the spear and like lightly tap at your feet, and it's hard, and you kind of like start angling it out further and further, tapping, and as you're doing so, the hardness changes to softness to nothing at all, and you feel that the
Nice.
The spear like sinks deep into this this cloud-like substance, a couple feet away from the visible edge of the cloud.
Yeah.
How many
So
more days
Braxon's going to warn everyone to stay away from the edge.
It's pretty easy to do so. There's plenty of space to walk around.
As far as I tell, there's no more days have passed.
Alright, so
Yeah,
just
this is
remove
just-
Higgimus from the temporary position. The rest should be
This is
right now.
this is just really 20 minutes may have passed since the end of last session. Maybe a bit more. So and you had cast detect magic. The shimmering field that you passed through radiated extremely strong magic, and so does this small platform vessel that you're standing on. There was a glint on top of one of the columns, and the columns are covered in glowing runes of some sort.
Sorry, say that bit. What was glowing runes?
These columns, there's 6 columns in a circle or hexagon.
So like an obelisk.
Well, they're columns.
Wow. Yeah, alright, columns.
But the runes aren't like in straight lines. They're kind of spiraling up.
Wow.
Yeldan's looking at it, kind of, but he's not touching it or.
Hailed.
Yeah, and I
Sorry.
think no one is. Well, Braxon said no one should go into the center of the columns, and no one has said that they're doing so. So yes, Lafdul.
Can I try my new skill? Read languages at 5%.
You can try.
I thought, why the hell not? I don't know if I'd have to borrow someone's spyglass to see them if they're too far away.
We're on the ship now.
Yeah, I think everyone's gone over.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
All right, no, you are not able to decipher what these are. They're nothing like what you've seen before.
So it gives me a reason to take the skill now for the first time ever.
Yeah, exactly.
Would Leva be able to read that?
Do you have the read language? Well, you'd have to cast comprehend languages to see if it would work.
I have not memorized it.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Don't you have that on the scroll, though? I'm pretty sure I remember. Oh, it might have been a spellbook that I'm thinking of. Yeah, every spellbook would have that, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's read magic, and then there's comprehend languages.
Oh.
Read magic is almost always prepared for a wizard, though. Isn't it?
Well, I mean, every wizard has read magic. Not necessarily, not memorized, but they have to know it to be a wizard. So it's automatically in every single spellbook.
Mm-hmm.
I think you'd also need detect magic by default.
Oh, God, you sound different.
New microphone, and
Oh,
he has a sore throat. So
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I thought... he did sound like he had a cold or something.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a new fashion, getting new
And
headsets.
you sound different as well.
he also has a new microphone.
Yeah, which
Sounds so
didn't
quiet,
work
Eddie.
didn't work until about 10 seconds before the game.
Okay, so what do you guys want to do now? You're over there. You're looking around.
I'm gonna see if there's like a below deck.
Leva wants to rest. She feels shitty after having been slapped around like she was.
You're gonna go back to
How?
the ship and go to
Yeah, I
your
think
quarters?
we probably need to take a rest.
You've got temporary healing potions that I've just mentioned. There's 4 left between you to heal up people.
Yeah,
She
but
went
you see,
out- she went
Leva was
unconscious.
unconscious.
Oh,
She-
was she?
Yeah.
Yep.
How
Also,
much did
I
you go
think,
down by?
What?
How far did you go down by?
I went to 0.
Wow. That's unfortunate.
So
all right, I'll mention to the group. So we checked out the ship. There's nothing that we can really make heads or tails of it.
well,
There's nothing on board.
real fast. Yeldan, how do you want to check for below decks? There's no obvious hole or stairs.
I'm gonna I'm gonna try tapping the deck to see if there's a different sound.
Outside of the column of circle of columns, the only change in sound is as you get to the edge, where it gets softer. Closer to the columns, it's a very hard sound. It sounds kind of like a mix between tapping solid metal, sheet metal, and tapping solid stone. Like, to your ears, it sounds like both at the same time.
This ship is weird.
And there's clearly gravity where you are. I mean, you're clearly walking on a gravitational plane.
Around
Okay.
the ship is a... What's...
There's something on top of one of the pillars, but it's on the pillars, and we don't really want to mess with that. We don't understand what it is.
How far away is it?
How far away is what?
That pillar, what's on top of the pillar?
Um,
I'm
The-
sorry, I'm trying to wrap my head around this.
yeah, that's fine. The pillars are over 10 feet high.
Oh, not that
Like
high,
maybe
no.
12-ish feet high kind of thing. And Braxon just saw something glinting as the ship was coming in, and he was examining them, but no one has gone up to look.
Can you check that out, Lafdul?
Someone give me a piggyback. Can I climb on your back?
You have
You
not
need to
used any of your
raise me up.
powers.
Huh?
You did not use any of your powers, so you still have all
Yeah,
of
I
your powers.
could fly, but it's only 12 feet. It's literally, I could climb on your back and I could reach
Oh,
that.
okay. Yeah, you can do that. That's fine.
Okay, so Higgimus, you're going to lift him up.
Yep.
I assume you're just getting a view since you
I'm
didn't
not
say
touching
anything?
it, I'm
You're
just
not
looking
touching
at it,
anything?
whatever
Okay.
it is.
Okay. Dead center in on top of the column is a ring of silver, and there are 6 small golden gemstones in them. You also notice that in the center of one of the other columns is a small pile of ash of some sort, just tiny pile of ash. The other
I wonder if
the other 4
that's
columns are
representative.
free of anything.
Oh, that's either been consumed, or at first I thought that was the column representing a material plane, and at first.
There's no obvious differences between the columns. There might be if you examine the runes more closely, but since you don't know the language or anything like that, if it is even a language, just
Is
on a
there
quick glance, they all appear to be the exact same.
is there any inscription on the ring?
Not that you can see from here.
And the gems are on the inside of the ring.
No, they're on the outside. It's a pretty standard-looking ring, just with 6
Uh,
golden gemstones.
Should I try and levitate it with my ring to see if it's? Does it look like it could be removed rather than like grabbed?
Doesn't look like anything's holding it. I mean, there could be some invisible magic or something like that, or a plane of force, or something even similar to magnetism holding it on.
I get Higgimus to back me off some distance. I don't know. Hang on, let me just check the range of my ring and telekinesis.
Lafdul,
What?
interjection from Leva, that if you manage to aggravate something, we are not in a shape to survive a fight.
That's why I'm using my using my ring rather than. You think it's a bad
Yeah.
idea?
I mean, you need to know. You have to know whether to do it or not. But don't forget, we're all weak. Have a look at our hit points and the way, the shape we are in. If anything happens, we are dead.
You mean you're dead?
Negative.
But yeah. Sorry, I've got a mean streak going on for some reason.
That's different from any other time. How?
Next week on Lafdul's Adventures in Space.
Lafdul
He's-
solo.
He sells the party's treasure and goes off to live on his own.
He probably would do. That's not even a lie because of his chaos neutral nature. He saw an opportunity to get money. Yeah, all right. Can I sketch it down in my book or something? What it looks like?
Sure.
If I'm done with that much, I shouldn't be that heavy for Higgimus. I'm like light as anything.
Oh, I just also realized that I forgot to describe an element of Snowlark's armor. In addition to the armor that I described before, she also has 2...
Oh, she's got armor?
So she came out on deck, said a word, and armor instantly appeared around her.
Is it magical
During
armor?
combat.
So you did cast Detect Magic, and you did notice, and it was detecting as magical. But an element that I forgot to mention is that on her back are 2 large fixed metal wings while she's wearing that. However, at this
Wow.
point, she is said a
Not
word
wearing
again,
it
and it's all vanished.
Oh, I wonder how long that lasts.
That's very nice.
Type of class you have to be to get that.
Yeah, it's just a magical item, maybe.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah, I sketch it down for further study, basically, and I try and sketch down some runes because I think Lambert's going to be asleep, so it's going to be me doing research on it.
okay. So you want to be like while other people are doing some resting, you can spend some time doing this. The party is in not great shape, and I just realized that Varadra had another spell on her, so she's going to go ahead and cast that on Braxon.
Ooh.
I mean, the only other healing I've got is temporary healing wishes. It's entirely up to them if they want to use them. Either that or I rest
Yeah,
and use my regular spells, but that means I don't have regular spells, so
8 more,
Braxon hasn't used his healing potion yet.
8 more hit points, Braxon.
type it in the chat. What you got?
Yeah. Thanks. I think Braxon will use his potion.
And I'll just rub it off.
I was just wondering if Lever needed it.
No, Lever's got one on herself to use if she wants
Yeah,
to.
but she got knocked down to nothing.
I don't have anything entered, so I think I used it last time. Could that be?
There was
I
no
don't
reason
think
to use
we-
it before.
He
Yeah, you want
handed them
a-
out right at the end of the
Yeah,
game.
people don't always add these in because I've been keeping track of them.
I used mine.
Yeah, I know you used yours, and Old told me so, and I've removed you. So
Yeah.
Braxon's going to use his now.
Yeah, I'm
So
just
that'll be
wondering if
3
Leva
left.
needs it.
Yeah, she will have one. So just use yours.
Okay.
She's got one on her character to use for hers, so she can roll for hers as well.
Okay, what's the roll again?
2d4 plus 2.
Ah, yes. Thank you.
Okay, so here's the idea.
Should I
Let's
drink mine?
take a
You can use
No.
yours if you want. Yeah.
Okay.
let's take a rest regroup spells. Have the wizards and priests take the spells that they need going forward. I'll ask Viraja if she can rest as well, and maybe take some spells to get us back up to shape, and then we'll go explore the hole.
All right.
Braxon,
Viraja asks if you'd like her to come along.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you've got
Yeah.
two.
Yes.
Unless you want her to stay
There's a-
behind for an emergency helm usage.
well, we have Nor and
Right.
Or one of
So
the
it's,
other
the question is
mages
whether you
will be
want her
ready.
to stay behind for a potential emergency, or if you want her to come along.
No, she can come along. Yeah, she's a big girl. She can help us out.
Braxton's got something he wants to try out on the cloud ship before we rest or whatever.
All right. So first of all, Lafdul. So you're actually gonna do some studying of the runes.
Yeah, to the best of my ability.
Okay. So everyone else, as you were looking around the vessel, every time you looked at the runes for more than a couple, more than like a moment, started to get a headache. Lafdul, as you start trying to sketch them down, I'm going to need you to make a saving throw versus petrification.
Oh,
Each time, I'd probably stop after this.
Well, this is the first time you.
All right. Roll versus petrification. The second one, isn't it? Rod, staff, wand, petrification.
I hate
Does
the
that
way
sound
that it's broken up. No, it's petrification or polymorph. Third one.
Oh, 11. Roll 1d20. Oh, I pass.
Okay. You have a mild headache as you're sketching them down.
Yeah, but I for how much have I sketched down?
A few of the runes. Like, I mean, you started to at the bottom probably and work your way up, starting to sketch them down.
Is this worse or better than the headache I kind of got from when I used my Ring of X-ray vision when I had it?
It's similar.
So I know it'll put me on commission.
No, it's not as bad. It's a mild headache.
Oh, this is worse.
No. This what you're experiencing now is not as bad as the overexertion you felt from using the ring.
Yeah, I'll try again. I'll get some more runes.
Okay. Make another roll.
What's the worst that could happen to Lafdul? He's going to find out, though. Quite literally.
Okay. So you kind of like lose your place and just your mind is really, really fuzzy and you just stand around and after a minute you're like, what was I doing? Oh, right, I was sketching these things. Oh, just kind of like shake it off and blink. It's still a mild headache. You got some more runes sketched out, though.
I wonder if someone else can sketch the runes.
You want me to try?
Yeah, I think it exhausts you if you keep checking, but I wonder if it's restricted to spellcasters. You can try it, I suppose.
I'll give it a shot.
I give him my book.
All right, so you call Ockar over and say, I'm just kind of I'm getting a headache. Can you continue here for a moment, kind of thing? That's what you're doing?
Yeah, basically go around the party. Whatever they are, they're mentally exhausting us looking at them.
All right, Ockar, give me a saving throw versus petrification.
Okay.
Best saving throws.
Yeah. Even I'm not saying anything because I might fail.
Well, even if you fail, you'll still get them down.
I succeed.
All right. So you get a mild headache looking at the runes, but you're able to sketch some more. You want to keep going?
Yeah.
Make another saving throw.
Okay.
While my die goes across the floor.
And then I fail.
Of course.
All right.
So Braxon says to Lafdul, why don't you just do a brass rubbing?
So
You want me to touch the runes?
Ockar,
You're the expert.
your mind kind of clouds over, and you suddenly realize that there is a small vicious beast next to you about to attack. Roll to attack, please.
Monster!
What's different from normal? You always think there's a monster. You know, he
Oh,
keeps
dear.
staring at me in the morning.
Lafdul, Ockar shouts out monster,
You're like,
and he
"Hold
swings
on
his
to
blade
Lafdul."
at you, but you manage to backstep away, you know, going, whoa, whoa, whoa! Ockar, you get 2 attacks per round, right?
Yes.
Make another attack, please.
Oh. Hang on, what's my AC? I'd be...
That's a hit. Roll for damage.
AC 1? Yeah, that's probably it. If that's below your FACO.
Yep.
So, Lafdul, he swings his blade at you, and you are not able to dodge this time.
Second attack.
He's just coming after you, and you're you know, like, well, you have no idea what's going on. And he does hit you for 5 points of damage.
Would you... Because I would cast a spell back at him at this point. I mean, yeah, I know what's going on, but I'm just doing it for hilarity's sake.
Reactionary.
Ockar, all of a sudden, the monster that was right there is gone, and Lafdul is standing there bleeding, and your mind kind of clouds up, and you just kind of like stand there blinking at what the hell is going on.
Shit, what did I do?
Lafdul, what are you gonna do in response?
I was going to cast Dictate on him and tell him to run around like a headless chicken.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
All right. What does the does that require a saving throw? Does that grant a saving throw?
Save versus spell. I got to bring up the spell because I think it's got a roll adjustment on that. If they're poorly worded, I think they get a...
I think your alignment is comedic evil.
No, he attacks me. I'm just disabling whoever attacks me temporarily. Oh, it's Ockar. Spells. So I'm just double check. You can roll that.
Well, I don't know which one to roll.
Saving throw.
Oh,
versus
just
spell.
roll. Yeah, versus spell for the moment.
Okay.
Where is new skills?
Well, that would be a success on any of them.
What's the target number you need?
I need a 13. I rolled a 16.
Okay. Oh yeah, it does say that there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you passed. So I can't find this bloody...
Don't worry about it. All right, so you
yeah, I don't think it's going to be a +3 anyway, regardless.
you
Fine.
tell him to
Yeah.
run around like
Run.
a headless chicken, but he just kind of like stands there blinking his eyes in total confusion.
Oh, it's a wasted opportunity.
And after that, Ockar, your mind clears. You still have a mild headache, and you have no
What
idea what
happened?
happened.
I was looking at the runes, and then next thing I saw, Lafdul was a monster.
Lafdul's always been a monster. What are you on about?
Right.
I'm building him into a
No,
fight.
no. Suddenly, like, I was looking at the runes, and then I look over, and Lafdul's suddenly a dragon.
Ah,
Well, it wasn't a
always
dragon. It
wanted
was
to
a
be
small, fanged beast of some sort that you've never seen before.
Oh, what does it look like? Can you write it down?
That's suddenly a kobold.
Hey, don't insult me.
I'm going to describe what I saw the Lafdul.
Oh, just draw it down, sketch it down. You were literally
Yeah,
sketching.
I'll do my best to draw it.
I don't believe he has the artistic ability proficiency. So
I do not.
It's gonna be kind of stick figure like.
Yeah, well, maybe there's a 1 in 20 chance one of us might figure it out. It doesn't. Yeah, what?
It doesn't look like anything that you recognize, Lafdul.
Nah.
I'll call it a Gru.
Yeah, yeah, sorry, I did find the same for it. It doesn't matter, even though he's already passed it. It was only +1 to +4 to their save if it's badly worded.
Okay.
It's between that. They get an extra +1 to +4.
Right. Braxon's going to do something when you've finished.
Yeah. It was only sketching down the runes, passing it to person.
Do you want to keep doing that?
I'll pass it back over to Lafdul.
Yeah, well, I've got a headache. I'm down 5 more hit points that I'm sure I'll regenerate in no time. Sorry.
You want me to look at the runes again, or should we ask somebody else to do it?
How are you feeling? You said you succumbed to a...
He doesn't know what came over him, and
I don't know what came over me, but
Was that over the first
my head
attempt or
feels
second
okay
attempt?
right now.
Second.
Yeah, so everyone can do 1 attempt at them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
I'll hand it-
Everybody except Braxon who's doing something else.
I'll hand it over to
Okay.
Higgimus if he wants to try.
No, that's all right.
You don't?
Yeldan isn't really interested.
You say
Nope.
you're not going to pull your punches like Ockar did?
No,
In the PA.
no, that looks like it does stuff to you. It's protected somehow.
Yeah, but that's why we need to try and figure it out, and I can only figure it out if I can get runes.
Well, if I do, it's gonna hurt a lot more, and that's the opposite of what we want to do right now.
Well, get people
Yeah.
to prepare for combat to guard against your attack. So, in other words, they get
Should we
very good at it.
should we let Leva do it then? Or should I just give it another shot?
Lever can't do
Leva's
anything.
not in much shape for this kind of thing.
Then I'll try it one more time.
Alright.
All right, Ockar, make another.
Just
saving
someone
throw
be
versus
near
petrification.
him to aggro him or restrain him, bear hug him down, pull him to the
Alright.
ground.
Okay, let's I pass.
Well, what we should do is disarm the person, whoever's reading the runes. So they
Yeah,
can't do no harm.
Just take my weapons off me for right now.
Okay, you still have a headache.
How much of the thing has been copied down so far?
Maybe 5%.
Oh.
Because this is going to
Of,
take
of
forever.
one line of runes.
We got a line of runes, and that'll have to do, I guess.
And there's
Is
7
this-
lines of runes on each column.
We got the first line of runes.
No, you
Probably.
haven't gotten the first line. You've gotten 5% of the first line.
What?
No.
Oh, wow. Alright, this isn't gonna work.
If only there was a way to take instantaneous copies of it.
I mean, why don't you wait until I try to read them? Until Leva tries to read them, but that's not today.
I'm just looking at my spells that I would potentially have. I don't know what my other third level spell would have been, but...
Alright, so while all this is going on, you notice Snowlark kind of pacing back and forth very impatiently on the outer deck. She keeps
Yeah.
glancing at the entrance leading.
Yeah,
further
I think I'm done taking notes of this.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's go rest. I'll tell
Bra-
Snowlark we're gonna.
Well,
go
Braxton's
head
gonna
to
do
sleep
his
in the
thing.
morning.
Braxton's going to do his thing. In fact, he would have already have done it.
Alright, what are you doing?
Braxton's tossing his rope back to get someone to tie it off,
Tie
and
it
then
off
he's going
where?
to tie it around his waist on our ship,
Okay.
and then he's going to see if there's anything on the underside of the ship. So he's tying himself off in case there's no gravity plane underneath.
Okay, are you...
Like
Why
should
don't
be.
you just ask Lafdul to fly down? Because I mean, you
because
can
They're
do.
busy.
Because you were
because he
playing around
just
with
did
the-
it.
You were playing
Alright,
around with
alright.
the runes. All right,
I can
so
always fly and try and catch you. No,
so
it's not.
Braxon, you get the rope tied on your ship. Are you gonna transition gravity planes on your ship, or are you still on this platform vessel and you're gonna like try and walk off the side and do a gravity plane flip?
Yeah, he's going to try and do a gravity plane flip,
Okay.
which probably involves.
It's very
roll.
difficult to do in armor, isn't it?
What do I have to roll against?
Give me a dexterity check. D20.
Dex check. Ooh, 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 ooh,
Is that on the number?
ooh, ooh.
His
What's your dex?
His target is
Yeah,
15.
I'm just looking. I'm looking.
It's 15.
15.
Oh, you've failed.
All right, so
Wait,
you smoothly try to do a gravity plane flip going off the edge of this platform vessel. You've tied yourself off to yours, and there is no reverse gravity. You fall.
Wow.
However, because you are tied, you were pulled back by your vessel and basically get pulled into the gravity plane of the dolphin, the battle dolphin, and fall down until you hit the gravity plane in between vessels and kind of bob back and forth until you stop. And you can hand over hand pull yourself back along the rope to get back to your ship.
Yeah.
Braxon had an adventure.
So Braxton says, I've discovered something.
Discovered how to bob up and down.
Yeah, that as well. Well, I thought there might be an issue, which is why I tied myself off.
And
But it would seem we can't get on the bottom of this.
there's like, to you, this is an impossibility. This is like,
Yeah.
this should not happen.
Yeah.
Like, in your
But it
experience, everything has a gravity plane and everything has the bidirectional gravity plane.
Yeah, asteroids do, ships do, everything does. It's just
Well,
weird.
Braxton, we've encountered a lot of seemingly impossible stuff in our adventures. Something like this does not surprise me anymore.
Yeah. So it's got those dodgy pillars on it. It's partially made out of clouds, and I don't know. It's like it repels things or something. I wonder what the air envelope looks like. And I suppose we could tell in here.
No, you can't really tell.
Because the whole place is aired.
Yeah. If we had one of those beasties that just attacked us and it was outside, we could just send in the dust cloud.
I'm
What
going
do
to
you wanna do
create
next?
another temporary link potion.
Alright.
Well,
So are we going to go? Are we going to go have our rest now? I know Higgimus wants to have a rest.
I don't know. Is that what you guys want to do?
That's what I wanted to do, yes.
Any objections? Anyone want to do anything beforehand? Lafdul, you
Can I-
seem like you're want to say something?
What's her name?
Snowlark?
Snarla. Is she able to trace out these runes or understand them? Every time I look at them, I get headaches that they're magically warded.
She tells you that when I glanced at them, I got a headache and I didn't like it. I'm not looking at those again. I don't know what they are,
So
but-
we're all getting a headache. Well, because she recognise any of the ones that I've already sketched down.
No, I don't recognize them.
Recognises. No.
They're nothing like my master has had.
They don't look like dwarven runes, do they?
No,
Because that's
no,
something
they're
we
definitely not.
recognise.
They're definitely not dwarven runes. They're definitely not elven writing either.
Or common.
They're definitely not anything that you've seen before.
Whoever isn't
Brawl.
in a mental shape to fight, but she's well enough to comprehend a symbol, isn't she? Does she recognise them?
She does not recognize them.
Yeah. Yay for languages none of us understand.
Might not be a language, it might be a magical thing.
All right, so you guys are gonna take a rest
Yep.
All right.
Mhm.
All right. So everyone will get 1 hit point back. Lafdul, you will recover all of your hit points.
Yeah, I would have
is-
created my temporary healing potion before I rested.
Is it worth
I had
us?
that memorized.
Is it worth us taking the gangplank back?
Doesn't really matter.
Well, means you got to keep crew guarding it.
Real fast. Didn't you have some good berries still?
Sorry.
Didn't you have some good berries still?
Yes.
Did you want to distribute them to anyone?
I think we used them for feed supply. Well, I had 28. But I wasn't sure if it was in what periods they were used in.
I would say that you haven't used them yet. I mean, did you and Higgimus work out the food usage?
Nope, because I asked you about the barrel thing. I didn't hear
I
back.
I mentioned it on Discord. All right. Well, since you haven't figured it out yet, you can go ahead and just use them now, and then just say
Alright,
that they don't
28.
get used towards actual food. I mean, considering that they
So-
heal a hit point.
And up to 8.
So
You can
let me
see
get this
that.
straight. We've got a barrel of everlasting ham.
Salted pork. Very salted pork.
Best kind.
The dehydrating kind.
Mm-hmm.
I will... Actually, no. I'm going to
I'll
hold
take-
on to that.
I'll take
will
a
do-
good berry.
Yeah, I'll hand out the good berries to whoever many wants them. Obviously, only 8 can be consumed. There's 28 of them.
I'll take one.
You take 1, will you?
Yeah,
You
because I'm
down
1
1
point.
hit point.
I'm
You
down
can
1 hit
rest it.
point.
You'll rest and get that hit point back.
No. I was down 2 hit points. Then I rested.
Oh. Alright, Ockar takes 1. There's 27 left. Start saying
Well,
if you want.
8 should go to Higgimus and 8 should go to Braxon.
Yeah, alright. If you want to be practical about this, then yes.
And I think that how many? I think that a certain number should get to Leva to get her back up.
She needs
Oh,
6.
Sorry, I'm burning my thingy. Funny.
Braxton's
Good
down.
berry.
Hang on, that leaves me
Quite a lot.
11 after Braxon and Higgimus take 6, 8
Well,
each.
It would be
Leva-
good to top up.
Leva
Leva,
needs
'cause
6.
She gets killed easier.
Level would like
Yeah,
6.
Yeah, you'll have 6 as well.
Okay,
And that
thank
leaves
you.
me with 5 left.
Are you gonna eat
I
those?
still need.
You can only have 8 today. You have tomorrow.
Oh, only 8 today. Okay.
Well, if you eat them before you
All right.
rest, then you can eat them the next day.
All right,
Yeah.
there you go. I'll take the other 5
Alright, you can do that then.
Did
because the
Braxton get
salted
any?
pork is gross.
And I know how much you like eating my berries.
Did Braxton get any, or is he eating salted
You got
pork?
8.
Got 8. Thank you.
Lever will try and use Wizard Eye to look at the runes.
I will also hand my temporary healing potion that I made today to Braxon.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Are you sure?
Higgimus, real fast. One of those first 8, the batch of first 8 berries did not work.
Well,
Oh.
no, I inherently know. Oh, that's because there's yeah.
And then
Oh,
the
that's
next day you
sad.
gave 5 more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, one of those did not work.
Do you need to have a drink, Ockar?
He needs to have more of my berries.
Yeah, so only 2 failed. 2 failed
Oh,
You need to
okay.
mute yourself.
total.
I'm sorry.
I know it's hard to do it reflexively when you start going to golf kick, because I can't do it either.
It's a good thing my mic has a switch I can flip.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine has one, but I'm not sure whether it start playing disco music.
Okay, is that all the preparations? Leva was going to cast Wizard Eye.
Yes, and I cast strength on Ockar.
Okay, is the wizard eye the next day?
Hmm.
Okay.
Strength.
All right. First of all,
Be careful you don't. Sorry.
strength. All right. And where'd my D8 go? There it is. Ockar goes to 1820,
Oh, that's good.
and Wizard Eye is the level difference on that just for duration?
Just a second. I would think so. It's one round the level.
Okay. All right. So you cast Wizard Eye and send it over to look at the runes, and yes, you get a headache. Just looking at them through the Wizard Eye, you begin to get a headache.
Oh. Can I sort of sketch them down or copy them or whatever we're doing to them, with them?
You can start doing that if you want.
Yes.
Okay. Give me a saving throw versus petrification.
Figures just a second.
So, when's the break?
Yeah, just a moment.
Okay.
That's the third one, isn't it? Yes.
Yeah.
I'm creating 2 more temporary healing potions, and I'm handing one out to Higgimus.
That didn't work. Why didn't it work?
You can just roll a d20.
That is weird. It may come later.
Okay. Leva, nothing happens. You can continue to sketch some more of the runes. If
Okay.
you want to.
I sketch until the wizard eye is done.
All right. Give me another saving throw.
Oh, my headache is so bad. It's a fully blown high migraine.
This is where you turncoat like Ockar did. Nothing like having a turncoat wizard.
All right. So, your mind gets hazy and foggy, and it takes a moment for you to shake it clear. You don't get any more progress on sketching. Do you want to keep going?
Yes.
He did say it was only like 1% at a time, though. More or less, like 1 rune at a time.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Roll saving throw again.
Oh God.
Okay. Once again, you make no progress as your mind kind of fogs up, and you just kind of like stop.
This is-
Your mind is just kind of mentally locked.
Okay. That's
this
once per
affecting-
round, isn't it?
Yeah,
Once per
it
round.
takes a moment to for you to shake it clear.
Okay.
Keep going.
So we got.
Can try again. All right. Make another saving throw.
If it's another 6, I give up on the roll 20.
10.
Ah.
Is that a success?
You need above.
I need above. Then no, it isn't. It's 11. Should be 11.
Okay.
I fall over.
You see outside of your quarters a vicious fanged beast walking, and you instinctively go to attack it. Make an attack roll, please.
Would your be
I
reaction be a
attack it.
spell
What's
cast?
that? That's a D20, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope that's Lafdul.
Or Lafdul has the book that she's sketching.
I may
himself.
even hit with this.
Yep. Roll for your what. You use daggers normally, right? That's what you normally carry around.
No. I use slings normally.
Do you have
That
it?
would take
Okay,
a
then
while.
you slung a slingstone at it. Roll for damage.
Just a moment. What's that? I see a big one or a small one. What's the?
It's normal size, similar to man size.
Damage. Da-da-dum.
That's enough of that.
Well,
All
not
right.
too bad.
There's a cry of pain as you unleash one of your sling bullets at this beast outside, and then you suddenly realize that it is no beast. It's one of your crew members, and he's clutching his forehead, cursing at you, wondering why you just attacked him.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You see, I'm trying to decode the runes. You better keep away from me. Do I get
that's for the best?
Do I get the bullet back?
Oh no, he's gonna
yeah, I mean, you can go search
Do
for
I,
it if
do
you
I
want.
get the bullet back? The sympathy coming from Lever. She
probably
goes over
throw
and
it back.
gently.
I apologize. What more do you
out the
want?
guy's skull.
You can go get it if you want. Yeah,
Okay.
but that
well-
crew member, he doesn't like you anymore. Certainly
I
doesn't
tell him
trust
to
you.
keep away from me. I tell him to keep away from me because and to keep away from all of us as long as we are trying to read the runes.
He tells you, I didn't know what the heck you were doing. I was just trying to get up to the upper deck.
Okay.
You're gonna keep going?
Yes, sure.
All right. Another saving throw.
By the way, I buy him a beer. How about that?
On a
So you're
ship?
gonna remember that in many, many months when you get back to Upport.
He's gonna hold you to that.
Yes, if he doesn't, I tell him I buy him a beer, but he needs to remember, not me.
Well, go ahead and roll
I
another
have-
saving throw.
And oh, come on, not another 6.
Wow, you like your sixes today.
Your
Listen.
your mind fogs up and you make no further progress. You haven't made any progress in multiple
Yeah,
moments
it's
at
like-
this point. Keep in mind.
Yeah, but I mean, I could make progress the next time I tried.
All right.
So far, Aldous mentioned that we got like it seemed like 1% each time you passed.
Hmm.
Yeah, this is just
Of the
one
line.
obelisk.
It's gonna take forever.
And there's 7 of
Uh,
them. So
This
you
is
need to
like-
succeed 700 times.
Yeah, to put it in perspective, that's why I kind of stopped. Not to
Depends,
dissuade you, because obviously you used the spell.
If you
and
want to
want
try it
get the most out
again,
of it.
then I'm gonna need another saving throw.
I want to
can
know if this
still-
is affecting your
isn't it-
spellcasting ability, because you've got a headache and you need your mental acuity to cast spells.
I don't know. Does it?
I'm sorry? I mean, the headache is it's getting worse, yeah.
Yeah, is it affecting your spellcasting ability? Because she relies on
She hasn't
mental
cast any new
acuity.
spells recently.
Yeah. Well, no, I wouldn't push it too far.
I go to the end of this wizard eye.
Okay, give me another saving throw.
Ah, it's not a 6.
Persistent lever.
Okay. There is there's another creature outside your chamber. This time you're pretty sure it's a non-corporeal beast that can only be affected by magic.
You would react with whatever spell.
How?
And you would
Clear
react
and-
appropriately. So you need to choose a spell that you would cast and cast a spell at this
Oh dear.
vicious creature that is coming towards you and wants to eat your face.
The creature, if I cast a spell instinctively, it would be magic missiles.
Okay.
or you could
You get
Yeah,
5
sure.
missiles.
That
Would be a
instinct-
reaction.
You get 5 missiles.
Poof!
Man, she's going to be killing the crew.
Yep.
Yeah, it's time
Hopefully.
to put a stop to this.
Would we not figure this out that people are doing?
Would I
this?
be? No,
She's
I
up in
mean,
her library area.
And
Yeah.
her library area is right on a path that every single crew member who wants to get to the upper decks and the lower decks has to go by. So, 5 missiles streak out of your fingers and slam into this vicious non-corporeal beast that wants to eat your face. You hear a very human scream of pain that is cut short, and
Ow.
the fog on your mind lifts, and you see the corpse of one of your crew members lying outside of your chambers.
Oh no, it was Cedric.
No, it wasn't. It was definitely
he owes
Leo.
me like
Leo.
5 gold. I'll never get
And
that gold
yeah,
back.
Higgimus, now the crew are going to complain.
Yeah, you're killing off the corpse.
Let
Let's,
me know when I
okay,
hear
yes.
something. Because as far as I know, I don't know this is happening or that she's doing this.
Yeah, because this is just a couple minutes' time. Now,
Yeah,
there
I
is
would
a
start
shout,
reacting to
and
the
a number
three.
of crew members come in drawing weapons at you, Leva, and basically, telling you, stand down, that the crew member didn't
You're
harm
killing
you.
people.
That's true.
Let me know when I hear this.
You can hear the shouts now.
All right, I'm going to go see what's going on.
Leo apologizes profusely.
You see a dead crew member outside of her chambers. Other crew members have come in. Their weapons are drawn, pointed at her. They haven't actually gone to attack, however. And Leva is apologizing profusely.
What's going on here? What's the meaning of all this? What happened?
I tried to read the runes. I tried to read them remotely via spell.
And I look over the crew. What happened here? Why is there a dead crewman?
He was
Because,
just passing to get up to the upper deck, and her missiles came streaking out of her chamber and just hit him right in the chest,
Her
and he
missiles?
keeled over dead.
Leva, what have you done?
Good.
I think those runes confuse the brains of the people who tried to
Yeah,
to-
no
realize-
kidding. They confused the brains of the people again. Didn't you know about Ockar taking a swing at Lafdul? We knew that that's what happened.
I tried to do it remotely. I thought if I sent off the wizard eye instead of looking directly, it would work.
You kind of knew this was a bad idea when you already attacked a crew member with a sling.
Do I know about that?
Not yet. I mean, because he didn't come down to see you directly,
Yeah, it's probably a mistake.
but you will hear about it later.
Okay. Well, damn it, Leva.
That's enough.
Yeah,
I think
Really, really bad about this.
I think it's
Well, you
best
killed
that,
somebody. Yeah, you should be.
yeah, you,
I think it's best that we ignore the runes from now on.
I say I expressly forbid anybody from looking at those runes from this point on. Leva,
David.
there needs to be some sort of consequence for this.
Well, I will give you some time to think about that in the break. We'll be back in about 10 minutes and see what Higgimus as captain has in mind.
yeah, you
Yep.
can't kill crew members without.
Mm.
It
Kill
is a
hauling
little
lever.
bit of a bad idea. It is a
Kill
little bit.
hauling.
Especially
And
after
plus-
you knew what was happening before.
Not to put a too fine a word on it, if you don't do something, you'll have a mutiny.
So we'll be back in about 10 minutes and we'll find out. See you shortly, everyone.